Futures. Should I even tell you if they're up or down? I think you guys already got. You already know. Oh yes, they're up again today. 4.25. Google's up about 7. Tesla down about 22. So we see a little of this, little of that. Two minutes to opening bell. I actually saw the SOSX up at like 4 cents. So I'm still been long that thing since 780. I've actually been doing covered calls against it. So a quarter of my position has been doing actually really well. 3/4 of it's down about 20 cents. So that's factored into my P&L, even though it's not really part of my P&L, but it stays in the same thing bucketed. Minute to go, guys. Minute to go. And we will be off to the races. There they go, down the horn. 1 week from today is my birthday. I turn the young age of 46. Oh my, OMG. I said 45 hit me pretty hard. 46? Oh my God. Oh my God, AK. So old. I know. Headed up to the Hamptons today. I'll be in the Hamptons for about 10 days. I'll actually be there with Evan. So Hamptons tomorrow. Today, actually, sorry. I'm renting a Ram F-150 pickup truck. That's fun. That's fun, AK. And we are what they say in the world of trading. Actually, not trading. We are off. Futures up 475 here. CGON down here. ABR might be getting a weird mark this morning because I'm down money. ABR. SXPX trading here. Vera down, Beam down, DQ higher, SG getting whomped here. I'm going to have to restart my scanners. They don't look like they're loading here. Let me see my other ones. Those are not loading either. So let me make sure our scanners are okay. Who did I get these from? Kate the Date. Arbor unchanged here. The market's probably wide on those. It says I'm down money this morning. Oh, now I'm just up to money. Ha ha ha. Futures up 775. SOSX, I'm still up 65 9 cents here. That's a good start. I like that. SNBR down, ASPN down. I'm not looking for either of those anymore as I took my trades. Crocs is down today. I'm looking at Crocs calls. September 140s and Crocs. I like the fact that Crocs is down today. SEP 140s and Crocs, guys. SEP 140 and Crocs. I love them at 80 cents. SEP 140s and Crocs. I'm going to go 80 bid here for Crocs calls, guys. Crocs calls. Let's go 75 bid. So Crocs SEP September. Probably like so many things have earnings. SEP 140s. I'm going to go 75 bid here. I'm going to join the best bid in the world. Pretty wide here. So Crocs, September 140s. I'm 75 bid here. So I'll give you this one. CRX 919, 2025, 140 calls. Ooh. I am 75 bid. So I'll put a bid in and leave it in the market here. Crocs, guys. Crocs, I am bid here. Crocs, I am bid. I'll put that in the comment tab. I'm here to teach. I'm here to educate. I'm here to hopefully make you money. IP, nice little bit here on IP. IP, I have, what are these, September calls I have? These are actually August calls. Odds 56s, I'm going to offer these at 160. So I'm going to offer these at 160 here. So IP, I'm going to offer some calls out. Shell down today. SOC down. TTE down $2. Those can only go to 0. They can't go down anymore, and I'm happy they can't go down anymore. They can't go to negative. The thing about options, when you buy an option, most it can go to 0. Lock and launch, and then option hacker. Futures up 3.5. They look a little weak today, in my opinion, though. A lot of things down today. Tesla getting pummeled down $29. I had to put a little bit of money in a structured note in Tesla. Not much, though. So Crocs, I have a bid in the market. I'm going to offer some beam calls out. I'm going to look at ABR. Crocs back to unchanged. Just like that, Crocs back to unchanged. Wild. ABR, guys, I'm going to offer these out. And my biggest dollar on position is ABR and Beam. Beam and ABR are my biggest dollar on positions. ABR, I'm offering at 52. Beam, I would add Beam too, but, I'm not going to have an opportunity to add. These are September quarters. I'm going to be at 2.25 here. So Beam is my biggest dollar amount risk position, guys. 240, sorry. Beam is my biggest dollar amount risk position. Beam and ABR are my biggest dollar amount risk positions. Beam and ABR. Beam and ABR. So just chilling here, guys, waiting our opportunity. I don't have to trade anything. I have Crocs calls in the market. I have IP calls offered. I have Beam calls offered. I have ABR calls offered. Could you have 3.25? SOSX is getting a bid here. Weird because Tesla, Nvidia is down too. That's really weird here. I'm gonna offer some weeklies at 50. So SOS is getting a little bit of a bid here. P&L on one account's pretty flat. The other account, I'm up money. Man, I'm pretty much flat here. So maybe kind of a little flat here. Waiting for an opportunity. Haven't done anything yet today. Have some Beam calls offered out. I have an ABR call offered out. IP is off the highs. PFGC, I've been looking at those December calls. And those are wide today. These 110s. I like trading. I like being an active trader. I trade a lot of options in the day. I want you guys to be trading a lot of options in the day. Risk versus reward setup. I don't trade just to trade. Beam starting to move up a little bit here. Beam and ABR are my two biggest dollar amount risk positions. Beam and ABR is my two biggest dollar amount risk positions. So just chilling here, guys, waiting for an opportunity. Yesterday we saw a lot of trades. I did a lot of trading. This is the most amount of trading I've done in a week. This week. DRS is higher today. Baxter higher today. IP off the highs. EWY, that's an ETF trading here. ASPN, I'm going to remove from my radar. Don't care about that. Poet, I don't care about. SMBR, I don't care about. Sweet Green's down. Bean, I have another one. FIVN, I don't care about. Domo moving up. Domo moving up here. I did buy some Domo calls. I didn't call that as an official signal. Domo. My SEP 16s? SEP 18s. I'm going to offer these out at 60 here in Domo. Domo, nice little bid today. We offer those out at 60. I'm always going to have bids in under the market and offers above the market. So, you know, if the market moves, I probably should get filled on some things. DRS, Ox 60s. I was trying to buy those at I was trying to actually buy them at a quarter a while ago. I'm going to offer them at 85. I'm going to have a 30 bid in here for DRS. So DRS, I'm going to put a bid in here to buy some DRS Ox 60s for 30 cents. So another one, once again, guys, below the market here, but you're looking for something in DRS. So DRS 1017, 2025, 60 calls for 30 cents. DRS, guys, putting a bid in under the market. Crocs have a bid in under the market. Baxter moving up. Everything's down, like up or down like 10 cents besides the oil names getting crushed today. Oil up, oil names going down. The VIX hit under 15 today. That is just wild. VIX under 15 today. VIX under 15 today. Headed to the Hamptons and I'm gonna have fun. Give me 1 second. I need to take a pill. A day is a habit. I'm a creature of habit. Futures sharply unchanged. They're unchanged. They're actually up a little bit last night. DRS, not DRS, not DES. DRS, not DES. I have an offer out in VERI. DQ, I tried to buy the other day. I didn't get filled. CRA calls they bought yesterday. FFAN is down today. I'm going to offer my FAVN calls out. The October calls. I had 2.25 to not get filled yesterday, so still have that position on. I usually have about 15 positions on, give or take. Give or take about 15 positions. I want the SOSX to go higher. VIV. I'll offer these at 45. Just always having offers out, guys. Always having bids, and I call it like a billboard with free advertising. So I put an offer out here in have an offer out here in FIVEN. ABR down about 7 cents today. September call is 37 at 48. They're holding up volatility wise, so that's a good thing. DQ up $1. RSI relative strength index. We had 2 signals yesterday, 1 winner, 1 scratch. Might not have anything today. TSLL American, I think, had earnings. Netties might be at CMG had earnings. IBM had earnings. Tesla had earnings. So Honeywell. I'm looking at Netties. Dow had earnings. I think AL had earnings too. AL did have earnings. Dow did have earnings. Love had earnings. Love does not have earnings. So maybe Love and Netties. So your 2 RSI candidates today is Netties and Love. Not official signals yet. We'll keep an eye on these. If you're an RSI member, you're going to get those via Telegram. So RSI members are going to get 2 candidates. Not official signals yet. And Netties and Love. So RSI members are going to get 2 candidates here. RSI members are going to get 2 candidates. Not official signals, but candidates. IP have an offer out at 160. Shell 77.5 are chilling. 35.45. Crocs coming back from those lows. Intel has earnings on Friday. Ooh, STNG is down today. I'm going to offer those out at 150. They're 75, 145. That's interesting. I'd buy more at 80. I was at a profit target yesterday. STNG, September 50s. Oh, they're 91.45. That's fine. Cheer you trading here. The longest we've gone without a signal hitting the tape is 43 minutes. Right now we're at 15. So if offers out, I bids in. You know, I have advertising, as I call it, across the board. Baxter continues to move higher. I'm going to keep an eye on those 829 30s. Let's add the high here. Close to getting a target here in Baxter, guys. Close to hitting a profit target here in Baxter. No options have traded so far in Baxter. Domo now down on the day. CAR higher. They brought buying CAR calls yesterday. IP offered out. Beam calls offered out. DRS calls offered out. ABR calls offered out. Futures bid. Bid, and a bid. DRS. Sorry. Not DES. DRS, not DES. Meta up 7. Google up 5. Tesla down 27. Baxter slowly climbing higher. And those at 65. They went to about 35. Crocs up 40s. I did like these. And bid in under the market. I'm going to go through my stocks, make sure nothing is earnings. Don't want to trade anything that is earnings. So let's go STNG. Nope. ONB. Baxter. Vera. Domo. The way Domo's traded, I feel like it does have earnings. ABR. Just don't want to be long anything into earnings. Volatility gets crushed after earnings. IP. So I just put this in to make sure I don't have anything in earnings. The one trade we took off in earnings was NEE. Okay, so nothing with earnings. Futures 13.5, above 6,400 now. The market's open. They must buy it. Really isn't helping my P&L at all. Nothing I have is up. Intel's down 46 cents. AEO calls being bought. Very interesting, AK. Very interesting. These 110s, PFGC. I'm going to go $2 bid. Let me add 5. I'm the market maker in PFGC. Tesla down 27. RSI Tesla 44. RSI in the S&P is 72. Yuck. Up 11.5. Baxter up 18 cents. 29th. Wow. Feel like a day before Christmas. We do have 2 RSIs here to look at. They're both producing a bear candle on the first candlestick. Neither of them are producing a strong bull candle on the next candlestick. Saw CAR, Aug 15, 2025. Calls being bought. At the money straddle, at the money calls, at the money puts. For today is 635 straddle, buckle 5 at 90 cents. So I'm applying a 19-point move between now and the end of the day. 19-point move between now and the end of the day. We did it between today and tomorrow. They are implying a 20-point move between today and tomorrow. The VIX is 15. This gives us pretty good opportunities to trade options because the VIX is so low. So we're really not going to lose money on volatility. Like, how much lower can the VIX go? I mean, obviously, in theory, the VIX can go to 0. But there's an opportunity that's good for us. I like when the VIX is really, really high or the VIX is really, really low. I don't like that in-between stage because you're overpaying for options. So I prefer the VIX when it's really high or really low. They bought more ABR calls yesterday, so I do still like that signal. Keep an eye on the RSIs. Those both close here in about 8 minutes. We have not seen anything yet today. Bought ASPN calls yesterday. Not ESPN, ASPN. 10s in at 55 out of 80 for personal portfolio. We took off cake calls yesterday for profits. We took off EH calls for profits. Cake down $1.50. EH down. All the portfolios are up year to date, guys, and they just keep making money and making money. We sold out of every yearly subscription, so hopefully you guys took advantage of that on AK's birthday, a week from today. I think I'll be in a good mood. Today's day 4 with no booze. Intel down 43 cents. STNG down a half. ONB down. Waiting for opportunity. We could get 6 signals in a row. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this shit is terrible. Still no signals yet. 25 minutes into the day. I have not taken a trade. This is very rare for me. I do like to take trades, and I have bids in and I have offers out, but ABR starting to move up nicely here. You're just coming down. SOSX starting to get a bid here, guys. SOSX starting to get a bid. ABR, I have a target of 52. SOSX, 775 here. SOSX is like in theory, my biggest dollar amount misposition. S&P 500 futures are implying a 20-point move. So what we can do for that, we can just look at the at-the-money straddle, at-the-money calls, at-the-money puts. SPY is 1/10 of the S&P. So 1/10 of the S&P. We add that together, and then we get an applied move here. OKLO, more calls being bought in OKLO. OKLO opened another $5. That stock is just a beast. At the money straddle. So you take the price of the puts and the price of the calls, you add them together. Netties is not going to be a buy. Love technically is a buy, but it's a weak buy, so I'm not going to take anything here in Love. Love is technically a buy here, but it's very weak here, so I'm not going to take anything yet. I'd like to see a good reversal candle. I mean, LUV is technically a buy here. Down on the American Airlines news. Very weak here. It is off the lows, though. I also think the market could roll over. ARKK 77. I remember that ARKK sweat. Baxter moving up here. Let's see if Baxter, the 829. So none have traded these. That's so weird. 829.30 is trading. Nothing is traded yet. Crocsau down. ASO down. Google up 3. So AAL calls being bought 12,000 a day. So option hacker. They had earnings. So I don't like to take something post earnings. Buyer of AAL 9/19/2025. 13 calls for 34 cents. I'm not taking these guys at AAL. If you want to take these, are on your own. But they did hit the tape, so I always like to tell you something that hit the tape. So big buyer of AAL calls. Big buyer of AAL calls, guys. Big buyer of AAL calls. AAL calls in AAL. Arbor starting to move up again. Baxter moving up again. I think all the traders went to the Hamptons already. There's markets that are extremely wide here. AAL calls, guys. AAL calls. Okay, I'm going to call out a signal here in LUV. So LUV will be an RSI signal. If you're an RSI member, you'll get this. Especially with the AAL calls being bought, I think I'm okay with this one. So LUV, guys, LUV official signal here in LUV. LUV official signal here and the LUV. So official signal here in LUV at 34.50. The 34.50 is a buy in LUV, guys. 34.50 is a buy in LUV. RSI is $1.12. You see American Airlines calls being bought. AAL, guys. ASO up on the day. CAR up $3.50. CAMR was $9 a day. That's just wild. IP moving higher, I have an offer out an IP, I have an offer on Beam. I have an ABR starting to move now. I have a target offered out at 52. They're 37.47. SOSX starting to move up to 20 cents so far today. Saw Rivian calls being bought. A lot of the meme names, we'll see a lot of calls in those being bought. Does that mean you necessarily buy them? I'm not going to buy them. I like to buy stuff that's not like news driven. You know, we took off NEE before earnings. That was the right thing to do. Taking one of Tim's trades here. FFIE. Fill the 350. So FFIE, guys, I'm taking one of Tim's trades here in FFIE. Risking $50 on this trade in an OCO bracket order. Okay, so taking one of Tim's orders here, guys, on FFIE. If you want to get in this trade, you can get in this trade. I'm in it right now. Let's see what happens. I'm literally risking $50 on this trade. FFIE, a break above 350, so I bought it at 350. My target's going to be 375, and my stop loss is 333. So I'm risking 17 cents on 300 shares here. FFIE, guys. So FFIE, I'm taking a trade here in FFIE. So FFIE, I'm taking a trade here in FFIE. Bought 300 shares at 350. Targeting 375. Stop loss 333. So FFIE, guys. FFIE Snowflake. Snowflake 215. ABR is starting to move up nicely. A Riley call is being bought. I do like Riley calls. I almost bought Riley calls, but I didn't. RILY. It's up 20 cents here. SOC up 25 cents. IP up 34 cents. Beam is down. Baxter is higher. VIX, $15 here. That is wild. Baxter up. So we didn't go 43 minutes without a trade because we've gotten some trades here. City calls trading here. LYB. Let's look at these real quick. LYB, the 70s. Oh, they must have had earnings. LYB must have had earnings. Oh, they didn't have earnings. AUG 70s and LYB trading here. Not taking these. 55 cents. Buyer of LYB. 815, 2025. FFAI, sorry. FFAI. And at 350. VIVA just wide here. Beam down, ABR higher. ABR is starting to move up here. I have a target 53. Come on, ABR. Triple D trading here. Those are interesting here in Triple D. Triple D interesting here, guys. Triple D interesting. Nove 2s. Triple D is a $2 stock. That's crazy. They're buying Nove 2 and Triple D's. Traded 1.5 million shares, trading 50 cents here. Trades 13 cents a day. The high was $5. I'm not participating in these. AK says, no, thank you. MVIS, Delta calls. So more airline calls being bought, guys. This is Option Hacker. Buyer of Delta, 815, 2025, 58 calls for 113. And Delta, 113. So Delta calls being bought. If you guys want to buy these, $113, $113 per one. That'll cost you on this trade. In the Delta. Delta, guys. Delta calls being bought. FFAI. I'm in at 350. See what happens. Most interesting order of the day is probably AAL, but I didn't take it. DQ up $150. Crocs now up on the day. So I could have got Crocs at 40s at a buck. They're 91.10. So they're literally not moving. Baxter moving up. We probably had a profit target. Baxter going to have a target at 95. They're 85.90. We're trying to get 95. I'm into those at 65. Let's see what portfolio that's for. I think it's for personal portfolio. It is personal portfolio. So we can try to get 95 here in Baxter, guys. So Baxter, we profit target on at 95. IP of a profit target at 160. IP calls in at 110 yesterday. They're 120, 130. High of the day is 135. VIX 1512. 1512 on the VIX. Google. Lower. So Delta calls, guys. Delta calls. AAL calls. LUV. LUV is getting crushed here. FFAI in that trade. Crocs up in the day. Baxter about to hit a profit target at 95. High of the day is 90. Tim said take off FFAI, so I'm going to take it off, and I'm going to lose $2 here. FFAI, I lost $9. So out of FFAI at 348. Tim just sends me the trades, and I just take them. I don't really think about them. So I was in at 350. I sold them at 348, 300 shares. So my broker's happy because I made them commissions. Baxter about hit a profit target at 95 on the August 29th 30s. Those are down initially. Tested on $28 here. $28. CCL calls being bought. C calls being bought. More OKLO calls being bought. 105 is in OKLO. So 1012. OKLO. 815, 2025. 15 calls. Ooh. Let's see what price they're trading. 105 calls, 112. So OKLO, guys, trading here. OKLO. OKLO, guys. OKLO. Futures whack. The futures go whack. My P&L in Thinker Swim is the highest it's been. I'm long the SOSX. Beam down 34 cents. I would look to add to beam calls at a buck. And then add, I probably should have taken them off yesterday. They're 140, 165. TSN calls trading here. Nothing doing TSN. All right, Baxter, we're going to exit here at 90. Baxter, we're going to exit at 90. So personal portfolio exit and Baxter at 90. We're going to be out of Baxter here at 90. So 38% winner. Another winner for personal portfolio, guys, in Baxter. So Baxter, we're taking the exit off in Baxter at 90 cents. So personal portfolio exit. In BAX. Sell all BAX, 829, 2025. 30 calls for 90 cents. Paid 55. Was a loser. Now a nice winner. So taking off a personal portfolio trade for another winner, guys. Taking off a personal portfolio trade for another winner. Taking off personal portfolio for another winner here, guys. Baxter, guys. So taking off personal portfolio. I'm going to remove that one from my radar. Baxter, guys. BAX. And at 65, they went down to 35. And now they're out at 90. So nice winner here in personal portfolio. BAX. Mark sending an earnings trade out. STNG coming back now. Do you have a profit target in STNG at 150? They are 105, 125. Chewy trading here. ABR up 7 cents. ABR calls 38 at 47. 3 contracts have traded today now. Does NVIDIA have earnings next week? I would assume. I assume NVIDIA has earnings next week. Triple D, more Triple D trading here, guys. The 3.5s in August. So more Triple D. They're buying no twos. So these are DDD 1121, 2025. 2 calls for 50 cents. This could be another possible short squeeze name. Triple D, guys. Triple D calls being bought. Possibility of something to trade here in Triple D. The DDD. Triple D. $20 straddle implied between now and the end of the day in either direction, up or down. If I had a bet, I lean towards the negative side. I just think the RSI is above 70. That's too high. LUV going down. Triple D, a lot of calls trading in Triple D. Futures up 375. Took off Baxter for a winner, guys. All I've done today. Futures up 5. Waiting for opportunities, being a little bit more patient than I've been this week. Taking a lot of trades this week, guys. LDI, not taking those. IP have a target at 160. I might get filled on that one. LUV is a loser, and LUV is just going straight down. I said it was a weak signal, and I said I shouldn't take it, and the rules told me to take it, so I did take it in LUV. It looks like it's going to get a stop loss. VERI have a target at 35 on the AUG 3.5s. Tesla down 27. SOSX up a little bit here. ABR 40.45. That's good. You. NVIDIA up $1.30. RSI of NVIDIA is 70. RSI of the S&P is 71. We are overbought. Does that mean we can't stay overbought? No, we can keep going overbought. Google got up about a 7. Now it's only up about 3. STNG all the way back. I do have a pop a target in that one at 150. So STNG at 150 here. They're 120, 140. There's only 6 baseball games today. I did really well betting baseball yesterday. Like I said, I've always been trying new systems here. I have a new system that I'm trying again. Nothing in that one. Mariners at Angels. 6 minutes ago, Peter Torre is going to take through the last session, guys. If you're a member of any subscription, you will get trades throughout the course of the day, not just in the first hour. I send those out via Telegram, push notification, and email. So don't think that, I usually go to the gym. I take my computer with me at the gym, and then I bring out my computer and I see if there's any signals, and I'm sending signals out from the gym. Very disciplined when it comes to that. I want to make sure you guys get all your entries and exits. You don't want to get into stuff, out of stuff. And like I said, we're not a registered investment advisor, so what you choose to do with your money, you're on your own. I just try to give you advice, what I do with my money. And the number of people in the trading room keeps slowly upticking, which I really like to see. We're trying to get as many people in the trading room as possible again. We like your ideas. If you guys have any ideas, any comments, questions, concerns, just put in the chat box. We're here. I work for you. Mark Cuban said, I work for the guy that can afford to take his family to a Mavericks game once a year, sits in the last row, pays $14 for a hot dog and $12 for a soda. I work for him. He doesn't work for me. So I work for you guys. I want to make the trading room the best possible. So you can always email me if you want to say anything in the trading room or DM me. But my goal is, to give you guys the best product possible. These are all the portfolios here today, and we'll run through all the portfolios real quick. So RSI, 72% win rate. We will have a loser here in Love. Love did get stopped out here, so that's a loser. So 48 trades, 14 losers. And that is a stop loss in Love. So we're at 70% win rate. Alpha personal portfolio has been a little heater. We have 4 straight winning trades, 6 of the last 7. Took off the trade in Baxter today. Only loser is DRS. Alpha Shark, we had that winner yesterday in ARWR. We have the winner in ASPI. Fuel cell calls being bought, guys. Next week, 7s. Fuel cell next week, 7s, guys, 22 cents. Interesting, guys, if you're looking for high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward in fuel cell. Here's Alpha Shark, up 257%. Next, Alpha Shark Plus, up 619%. Fire. Superior Options, up 721%. Superior Option Plus, up 402%. Let's see where FIVN is. FIVN is down to about $2. We have them at $2. 10 out of 10. We still have Beam, Sting, STNG close to hitting a profit target at 150. They're 115, 135. So these are maybe 120, 125. These are maybe 155. And the ABR is maybe 42. So that just updated that portfolio and made it worth more money. 1,453%. And then ATM Weekly Money Machine has been absolutely on fire too. So every portfolio is up here today, which is I'm very, very proud of because it's really hard to do that in trading. A lot of people will sell a service. If it does well, they'll push it. If it doesn't do well, they just kibosh it. And then they leave their subscribers, on the hook with all these terrible losing trades. That's not what I do. I'm trading with my own money every single day. I have about $70,000 in my trading account. But at any point in time, I maybe have $5,000 at risk. I really don't have much. Sometimes I go a little nutty on positions. IP, guys, we have an offer out in IP at 160. We got in those yesterday. So IP 815, 2025, 66 calls. I am offered at 160, paid 110. They're 135, 140. Stocks look moving up nicely again today, up 123 on the RSI. Dead relative, the strength, the index. Two minutes ago, guys. 2 minutes ago. Nice trading. Great trading. Fuel cell. So if you want something you can get them pretty cheap, is fuel cell next week 7th. 22 cents. They're 23.26 right now. Oh, I should have taken those. Oh, AK, I'm mad I didn't take those. 3,000 trade here. Next week 7th. ATR 45 cents a day. It's high risk, high reward, guys. So if you like to take these, you can. I do like them here. This did hit 10 out of 10 on our scanner, but only had one signal. Also very, very close to expiration. So if you want to take these, I do like these in fuel cell, guys. Fuel cell, I do like these here. A fuel cell. All right, guys, that is an AK session for today. I'll probably be around probably be around tomorrow. But what I won't be is running the trading room officially. But I usually wake up and I run it. Everybody have a great day. Be happy, healthy, and wealthy. I'll see everybody tomorrow. If you're a member of any subscription, you will get trades throughout the course of the day. I'll send out this RSI loser in LUV. Actually, it's not technically.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.